Okay guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be looking at finding the lowest common multiple. If we're looking to find the lowest common multiple of 3 and 7, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look through all the multiples of 3 and 7. I'm going to see what the lowest number is that is a multiple of both. So the first multiple of each, we have 6 for 3 and 14 for 7. The next multiple is 9 and 21. And then we're going to go for the next multiple, 12 and 28. And then we have 15 and 35. Next up is 18 and 42. And next up is 21 and 49. And finally, we have a match. So as you can see, the multiple of 3, 21, and the multiple of 7 is the lowest common multiple. That means the lowest multiple that both numbers share. So this will take a long time if we're looking at more complicated numbers. So there's a much easier way to find the lowest common multiple of numbers, and that's using our prime factors. So if you're not sure what I mean when I'm saying prime factors, I suggest you look back an episode and figure out how to use prime factor trees and find numbers as a product of their prime factors. If you understand what I'm talking about, let's move on. So let's find the lowest common multiple of 26 and 48. I'm going to use a prime factor tree to find the prime factors of these numbers. So 26, I'm going to break down. We have 2 and 13. And 48, we can break down into 2 and 24. We'll use 2 again, and 12, and 2 and 6, and 2 and 3. So 26 as a product of its factors is 2 times 13. And 48 as a product of its factors is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. So to find my lowest common multiple, I can use the product of prime factors. So the most fuck my life. It's so hard. So to find my lowest common multiple, I can use these two products. So the first rule you need to notice, the first rule is that if there's any shared pairs, you need to cancel out one of the numbers. So as you can see, we have a pair of 2s, so I'm going to cancel out one of these 2s. As there's no more pairs, we don't need to cancel out any more numbers. So what we do now is we multiply our two products with the number cancelled out to find our lowest common multiple. So to find my lowest common multiple, I multiply these two products together. So that's going to be 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. And that's my numbers from 26. And then I'm also going to multiply that by my other two numbers, 2 times 13. And that's the same as 2 to the power of 4 times 3 times 13. So let's work this out. 2 to the power of 4 is 16 times 3 times 13. And then we have 16 times 3 is 48 times 13. And that is equal to 624. And as you can see, this would have taken a lot longer if I worked it out the original way. But by using my prime factor trees and my product of prime factors, I can work this out a lot quicker. The important rule to remember is that if any two numbers are shared, you need to cancel out one of them. So if I was to have a number with prime factors 2 times 2 times 3 times 17, and I had another number with prime factors 2 times 3 times 3 times 7. As you can see, there's a pair of 2's, so I cancel out 1. There's also a pair of 3's, so I only cancel out 1. And the numbers I'm left with is a 2, another 2, a 3, another 3, 7, and 17. And if I was to multiply all that together, that would be equal to 4,284. So when trying to find the lowest common multiple of a number, I need to break it down into its prime factors For any duplicate numbers, I cancel out one of my numbers, and then I multiply the remaining numbers together to find my lowest common multiple. Please like and subscribe if you liked the video. And if you're interested in our one-to-one personal tutoring, you can click the link in the description and fill out our form to book a free introductory session. See you next time.